Acne Home Remedies, Part 1. Do acne home remedies work, or are they dangerous? Well, let me tell you right now, what you don't know may harm you. First of all, I know you're tired of having acne. We've all suffered, we've all had acne at some stage in our lives. I know I suffered quite badly as a teenager. I used to hate going out in public too, with everyone staring at me and all the names that used to come with that. You don't want to suffer anymore. You want to cure it now. However, pharmacy treatments, well, they're so expensive, and you know what? A lot of the times they just don't work. Not only that, the wrong treatment does more harm than good. That is why people look at the 100% natural alternatives. However, can you trust them? And do they actually work? Well, here's the problem with acne. Acne is a skin condition that causes no end of problems. It can ruin your social life and make you feel like a total outsider. It can crush your self-esteem and confidence if not treated. I know it certainly did for me. However, the pharmacies don't want you to know a very critical secret. Here's the secret. You don't need those expensive creams. We've all been there and we've all suffered like you are now, but thankfully there are 100% natural treatments that actually work. So what are the most common treatments? Well, most of the pharmacies use one of the two types of chemical treatments. Benzoyl peroxide, which doesn't really sound very natural, does it? And it's actually a very harsh chemical that peels the skin, and basically it's an alkaline, which is kind of like an acid but the opposite end of the scale, and it just can be as potentially corrosive. The other treatment is, I can't even say this, salicylic acid. Now, acid on your skin, please. I mean, what good is that going to do in the long run with long-term or high-risk exposure? Too much of either of these can potentially damage your skin for life, and that is why many acne sufferers look at natural treatments to acne. They are so much gentler and kinder on the skin, and they work great if you have the right one, and they do not have any of those harsh side effects like chemical treatments tend to do. Well, this all sounds great, but can you give me an example? Well, yes, absolutely. Let me show you a quick tip and example of a home remedy that actually works for acne. Onions. Now, you may think, onions? I cook with those. Yes. Here's the thing though. They are great for reducing acne, pimples, and blackheads, and many other forms of skin blemish. They can reduce those horrible post-acne scars permanently, and after a period of time, that can really help you cure the after effects and the permanent scarring like you wouldn't believe. Just puree an onion in a blender and apply it as a mask once a week. Now, this is just one option of a home acne remedy, and there are many, many more depending on your type of skin, and you have to know which remedy will work for your particular type of acne. So we'll be talking more about this in part 2 shortly, but I want to show you that this is why pharmacies don't want you to know just this one simple tip and all of the others that we're going to talk about in part 2. So, part 2, I want to keep this brief here because I want to show you part 2 where we have a lot more time to actually tell you everything about the real 100% natural cures for acne and why they will benefit you so much. In part 2, we will discuss more of these home remedies. All are 100% natural and secrets that the pharmacies don't want you to know about. Now, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist here, but the pharmacies want to protect their profits. And if everyone knew that you didn't need their creams, they would be out of business so fast that it wouldn't even be, you wouldn't believe it. That's why they want to keep this under wraps, and we will show you exactly how you can cure your acne starting right now, because you know as well as I do, if you start on those over-the-counter pharmacy acne creams, you have to keep buying them month after month after month. They are not cures, they are treatments that are temporary treatments. We want to show you how you can actually cure your acne, prevent all of the breakouts, and be completely acne-free. You will have your life back and your self-esteem, and not only that, you will look fantastic and radiant. We will show you the treatments that work and those that don't. So click on the link below that you'll see either in the description box there, and we'll get you over to part 2 and show you this very, very important cure for your acne starting right now.